everyone, welcome to the QuesterMage and welcome back to another No Man's Sky video for the Nintendo Switch. Today I want to talk about the brand new patch available for the Nintendo Switch, that's patch 4.3.6. So please sit back, relax, click like, subscribe, and hopefully enjoy. Here we go. Can you believe it? Another patch has hit the Nintendo Switch. Like I just said, my Nintendo Switch updated yesterday from version 4.3.4 to 4.3.6. Now you might be asking yourself what changes actually comes with this new patch, and that's exactly what we're going to be looking at today. So here is the No Man's Sky website, and as we can see, since the last patch 4.3.4 there have been 4 patches since then. 4.3.6, 4.3.6.1 and 4.3.6.2. Now, as I mentioned it in my video last week, there is a little bit of a difference between the numbering on the No Man's Sky website and on the Nintendo Switch itself, as made obvious by what you see on screen. We have version 4.3.6 on Nintendo Switch, which I'm assuming on the No Man's Sky website translates to this 4.36.2. So let's take a look at the patch notes and see what this actually adds. So here we are. The first thing we can see about this Singularity patch is that it was applied on July the 4th, 2023. Well, yesterday was July the 10th, so once again the Nintendo Switch version doesn't have any mention on these patch notes, but again we will go with this is the one we're probably getting on the Nintendo Switch. So once again there's an introduction, and Hello Games also nicely puts there, we are listening closely to your feedback and have identified and resolved a number of issues. These issues are included in patch 4.36.2, which is now live on Steam, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series, and Windows Store, and hopefully the Nintendo Switch. So let's go through some of the bug fixes that I think would be relevant to the Nintendo Switch itself. So firstly, we have fixed a rare crash that could occur when editing bases. That's always good. Fixed a rare crash related to the mission system. That's a little bit generic. I'd like to know a little bit more on what that actually fixes. Fixed a rare crash related to repairing planetary objects. Once again, not much elaboration there, but we'll take any fix that you can throw at us, definitely. Fixed a rare crash in the Expedition Overview UI. Now, I don't think the UI should be crashing the game, so definitely a good move there. Fixed a rare crash related to interaction labels. And next we have an optimization, so introduced a number of optimizations for infested planet types. So if you go to those planets and you had any issues whatsoever, they have optimized those planets for you. Hopefully that means no crashes are being caused, just maybe a few frame rate issues. Now the next one, to me, is the biggest point in this whole patch. Fixed an issue that caused some gameplay objects, such as the Interceptor starship, to use an unnecessarily large amount of memory. So if you've been following the Nintendo Switch version of No Man's Sky, you will see that a lot of people have been mentioning that the Interceptor starships have been crashing their game. On my channel, I have definitely seen this mentioned several times. So hopefully now this means that Hello Games have identified the actual issue that was causing these crashes, which it seems like they have, because what I take from this point is that objects in game, such as the Interceptor starships, were using an unnecessarily large amount of memory. So if you are having issues with the salvaged or Sentinel or Interceptor starships, please now update your game to 4.3.6 and hopefully now your game will no longer crash when you find or enter or use these type of ships. If this patch has stopped your game from crashing with these types of ships, please leave a comment down below. And also, if it has not fixed your issue with these type of ships, please leave a comment in the comment section below, as this is the only way we'll be able to inform ourselves of what's going on and we can see more or less if these patches are fixing things or not. But again, it seems like very positive news there. I really hope this is fixed. One of the biggest issues that has been brought to my attention since the Interceptor update. So we move on to a few more points, but they're about other platforms, so we can just skip through them, shall we? Beneath these, it also says consoles also include all previous changes from 4.36 and 4.361. So we have 10 bullet points down below, and out of these 10 points, I'm going to ignore all of them except for the last 3. So let's take a look at these. Fixed a crash related to bases. So if you are base building and you're having issues, hopefully less crashes for you. Next will be fixed a crash related to memory management. I'll come back to that one. And then fixed a crash that could occur while aboard the anomaly. I don't know about any crashes aboard the anomaly, but if you were having any, that's another thing that hopefully has been fixed. Now, returning back to memory management, I mentioned this in the last patch video. The memory management management in this game seems to definitely be a little bit of an issue. I see this mentioned quite a few times online that a lot of the crashes in No Man's Sky are due to memory management. But more and more I am seeing through these patch notes, fixes, optimizations, improvements, so hopefully Hello Games is narrowing these issues down, and in the short to medium to long term, we will have less and less issues going forward. Now, my overall view on this patch so far, having played it, I don't see many issues, but again, I don't have many crashes, so I'll leave it up to you to let me know, is this improving your experience with the Nintendo Switch version of No Man's Sky? I really hope it is. So overall, another patch, but importantly, a quick turnover with patches. So we've gone from 4.30 to 4.34 to 4.36 in a matter of weeks, and that's really, really good. And this brings us, I believe, into parity with the other platforms, which is really good because I've gone from a mindset of worrying that the Nintendo Switch version of No Man's Sky might lag behind all the other consoles and even be considered less important and maybe even stop being supported. So to go from that mentality to not only are patches coming out quicker, they are actually getting closer and closer to parity with the other platforms. So again, overall, to me, that really seems that Hello Games are pushing forward and really consider all of their platforms important, including the Nintendo Switch, which is really important to me because obviously this is now by choice my main platform to play this game. Now, lastly, I did check if any of the options in this game had been changed with a brand new patch, which you'll be seeing on screen now. I went through every option in the options menu and I couldn't find any differences. Now, one of the reasons that I'm checking the options menu from the last patch to this patch is because I've seen online that people are mentioning little things that they were having problems with that have now been fixed, whether they be visual or audio. So I was hoping to see some form of option that has been changed to let us know that, because again, we don't get patch notes for the Nintendo Switch version, which is really annoying. But ultimately, I couldn't see any differences in the options menu, but I thought it might be of interest to you to see the difference between 4.3.4 and 4.3.6. So to conclude this video, I'm happy to see more patches. I'm very happy to see that these patches are quicker to the Nintendo Switch, and this overall seems like a very positive time to be playing this game on any platform, because it really does seem that Hello Games are paying attention to all the issues that people are having, but obviously they are a small team and it takes a bit of time for them to fix everything. But one of my issues with Hello Games as a developer, as I've mentioned before, is communication. So again, I'd like to ask, please communicate with the Nintendo Switch fans to let us know what these patches actually have. That would be very, very helpful and would also allow fans on this platform to know that their issues are being listened to. So from me, 4.3.6, 2 thumbs up. Hopefully that fixes any issues that people are having and we can all look at No Man's Sky and think, let's boot up the game and have a really good time and not think that it's going to crash at any point. But unfortunately, that's going to have to do it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like what I do here, please click that like button down below. It helps out the channel a lot. And if you want to see more, please do hit that subscribe button, as that is the only way this channel can grow. Now, I hope you liked this video and I hope to see you in the next one. And until then, thanks again.